Hello UGC NET aspirants, once again welcome to my channel. Hope you are preparing well for the exam. Don't get panic yourself, exam date will be declared soon. Until then, take this as an opportunity to cover more and more topics so that you will be able to crack NET in the coming examination itself. Many of my aspirants were asking me to upload videos for paper 2. So, today we will cover a topic from paper 2.
There are 10 units included in our paper 2 syllabus. Today we will discuss from Unit 1 Management and its style. Management. Management is the art of getting things done through people. There is a difference between manager and other personnel of an organization. A manager is one who contributes to the organization's goals indirectly by directing the efforts of others, not by performing the task himself. On the other hand, a person who is not a manager makes his contribution to the organization goals directly by performing the task himself.
Management style. Management style refers to the way of behavior of a manager towards his subordinates. That is, whether the manager follows a centralized approach or whether he or she follows a decentralized approach. In case of centralized approach, the manager takes the whole decision by himself without considering the opinion or suggestion from his subordinates. But in case of decentralized approach, the manager takes the decision after considering the opinion and suggestion from his subordinates. However, the final decision will be taken by the manager himself. Then what makes the difference? In case of centralized approach, since the manager takes the whole decision by himself, it does not create any sense of belongingness among the subordinates. So they will be just doing whatever is assigned to them. But in case of decentralized approach, it creates a sense of belongingness among the subordinates. So they will be doing more. So the way of behavior or the style adopted by the management influences a lot in achieving the success of the organization.
Now we can go through management style. There are 3 different styles of management. They are autocratic style, democratic style and free reign style. Now we can discuss in detail.
First one is autocratic or authoritarian style. As the name implies, here whole decision is taken by the manager himself. That is, the manager does not consider the opinion or suggestion of the employees before taking the final decision. This style is based on the principle of centralization, as the manager takes the whole decision. There exists a formal relationship between the manager and the subordinates. We can say that here exists a one-way process of communication since the manager is only active here. That is, the subordinate does not express his opinion or suggestion. This style can be adopted when the time for decision making is less. That is, we have to take the decision immediately. Now we can go through demerits of this style. First one is demotivate employees. As we said earlier, here whole decision is taken by the manager himself. That is, the opinion or suggestion from the subordinate is not taken into consideration while taking decision. Hence the employees feels demotivated, or it badly affects the creativity of employees and it ultimately affects the organization's productivity or success. Second one is overburden for managers. Since the whole work is done by the manager, that is, the manager does not involve the subordinate in the decision making process, hence it will be a lengthy or overburden process to the managers. Next one is democratic or participative management style. In this style, the management take decision only after considering the opinions and suggestions of the employees. That is, the employees also plays a role here. Hence, we can say that there exists a two-way communication at this time. That is, the manager and employees interact and take the decision. However, the final decision will be taken by the manager himself. Now, we can discuss about demerits of this style. First one is delay in decision making. As we said earlier, the manager in this style take decision only after consulting with the subordinates. That is, their opinions and suggestions are also considered by the manager while taking decision. Hence, it will create delay in decision making. Second one is, it creates differences in opinion. That is, here the manager takes decision only after consulting with the subordinates. Hence, there will be differences among opinion between the subordinates or between manager and the subordinate, and likewise. Next one is laissez-faire or free rein style. In this style, manager provides full freedom to his subordinates to frame plans, procedures and decisions by himself. In this style, there is less intervention on the part of manager. This style is based on the principle of decentralization since the employees are also involved. As we said earlier, there is less intervention on the part of manager, but he acts as a mentor. Hence, we can say that there is two-way communication in this style. Although this style provides full freedom to employees, this style has some demerits also. They are, first one, this style can be adopted only if there is trained and educated employees available in the organization. Second one is, as we said earlier, there is less supervision on the part of manager in this style. As there is less supervision, coordination among the subordinates will also become difficult. Third one is, there will be fear of power among the manager since the employees are given full freedom in this style.